Hello. I had literally nothing to do this evening, so I thought I'm just gonna play some Deep Rock Galactic. I haven't been able to do these deep dives in a long time because my phone internet was really bad at playing them. It like would drop people out all the time and it was really annoying. How long is a deep dive on average? About an hour. As this is the regular deep dive, it's probably like 45 minutes. But the elite deep dive is nuts and it'll probably take an hour. And I'd like to try and do both. They reset every Thursday, the deep dives. So if I don't do them today, then I'm gonna miss out. Rocket Stone. No camera because I've got barcode hair, by the way. And I had a shower this morning. Rocket Stone.
Check your gear and let's go.
Welcome to the deep dive, miners. Signed up for this. You know the drill.
Whoa.
Complete your
Bit of a crazy start. Don't even think you got to deep dives in DRG. They're really fun. Honestly, if I will say though, if you want to do deep dives, you should really consider making sure that you've got all of the weapon upgrades and all of your weapons just unlocked in general. Because they can be really tricky, especially the elites. This is just the regular one. So it starts at difficulty 3, and I think it goes to 3.5 and then 3.5 again. But the elite deep dive, which is the next one we're going to do after this one, I think it's like 4.5, 5, and then 5.5 in terms of like hazard levels. So it gets ridiculous. It gets so difficult. But it's so fun, especially if you've got like teammates who aren't very good. It's like you've got to really try your absolute best to survive because it's so difficult. Thusday, you bought 16 games in the Steam sale already today. That's crazy. I had a look and there isn't really much for me. Hogwarts Legacy I'm still considering. But I did pick up one game, and that's Sniper Elite 3, and that's 90% off. But yeah, the idea of a deep dive is, as you can see at the top right, there's 2 different objectives you need to do. So one of them in this mission is the alien eggs, so you just have to stand within the circle while it hacks. Bit of a stupid location for this thing. It'll work. They might get angry that I did a resupply, but I need one. Because usually it's best to wait for a resupply for the second mission. But I desperately need one. I have no secondary and 15 rockets left. See, look, these guys are like, they know what they're doing. They're preparing the area and stuff. They're getting ready. So the idea as well is that we'll do this as well tomorrow, but we'll do the new deep dives. I think when it comes to the Sniper Elite games, Sniper Elite 2 looks just too old for me. You know what I mean? You all know what I mean. It looks like a game that was for the really early PlayStation, not PlayStation 3. Well, yeah, PlayStation 3, Xbox, that sort of thing. So it looks like early ones of that. That sort of level is just too old for me. It has to look somewhat modern for me to enjoy it. Hazard 3 feels so easy compared to 4 or 5 that I've been playing lately. For me, the one game that I was put off by the looks of it was Metro 2033. That's the ultimate one of those. The game Metro 2033 doesn't look great, but oh my god, the gameplay is so good. I love Metro. They're the most intense, atmospheric games I think I've ever played. After that, it's probably the Far Cry games, and I wouldn't even say they're really atmospheric. Have I played Serious Sam? No, but I've heard of it. I don't really know what it's about. I know it's a shooter, but I don't really know much about it. Yeah, I agree, Far Cry 3 still looks good. It has aged a little bit, but for the most part it's still pretty good. There you go, there's stage 1 done. And for each level of the deep dive you get 1 blank core. Well, I get a blank core because I've got all of the weapon cores. So I've only got cosmetic cores left, which are like victory poses, beards, outfits, that sort of thing. Basically it's an old arena shooter. So it's like, when I hear like arena shooter, I kind of think of like more like Unreal Tournament. Or is it, because the thing is, I don't really like PvP games, which is why I really like DRG. Because this is like the ultimate PvE game. You know, you're not against other players. Because any game where you're against other players, there's going to be cheaters. Like, I'll kid you not, I've only come across one whole person who's cheated in this game. And when they cheated, I kicked them. And it was just a minor inconvenience, and that's it. All I did is they were this character right here, Gunner, and they just spammed the zipline launcher a billion times in like a second, causing the whole level to lag. So I kicked him and banned him from my game. That was it. We just had to deal with it for the rest of that game, and that was it. You haven't come across any cheaters in DRG? Exactly. It's because there's no point. The only person you're cheating in that game, in this game here, is yourself if you cheat. I mean, I've seen people on Reddit who've come across cheaters, but the only thing they do is they rank up their player level, like their blue level, to like level 1000, because they've got like XP modifiers and stuff. But that doesn't do anything. It's just like so dumb. It does literally nothing. There's no point of being a high level. I've never cheated at a video game. I'll tell you what, right? Minecraft, okay? It wasn't even cheating really. It was, I installed too many items in beta 1.7.3 and gave myself some diamonds, and I was like, well, this kind of sucks. I was like, this is lame now. What am I supposed to do now? I lost all sense of accomplishment. I was like, what's the point? Getting multiple eggs is like on the elite deep dive, which is the one after this. Getting multiple eggs at the same time is hell. You don't want to do that. That's like an instant game over. Uh-oh, this is bad. Nothing I can do. Come on. No. See, if that was Hazard 4 or 5 or the Elite Deep Dive, I'd be dead. There's absolutely no way I'd still be alive right now. How many GTA games have I played? I've played GTA 4 and 5. And what's my favourite? I like them both for different reasons. I think I like GTA 5 because the mission structure is a lot better, just in general. Every single mission is unique in its own way. Like, think about all the missions. You've got that one where that guy steals the boat and you've got to chase after him. You've got that one where you've got to, like, fly the helicopter up to that building and snipe with one character, fly the helicopter with another person, you know, shoot with another guy. You've got all the heists and stuff, so I like GTA 5 in that way. I think the missions are a lot better, but there's something about GTA 4 that has something special to it in the way that you can just sort of do missions when you want, and you can kind of pick different things to do. There's more than just missions to do, because I felt that GTA 5, it was more like a lot of the missions were you go from point A to point B to do a mission, and after that mission you go to the next mission. So it's just mission. But in GTA 4, you've got kind of like this thing where I've got to like steal a car from a guy, deliver it to this guy as like an extra mission. I forget what it was now, but there's like a guy who owns like a taxi company in GTA 4, and you've got to like, or a repair shop, and you've got to steal stuff and give it to him. Like I like that aspect of that game. But I think overall the better game is 5. Even though in the game files they've stored the map on your computer twice, one for the online multiplayer and one for the single player. When it first released it was like 65 gigs, and then they released a multiplayer update and that doubled the size of it. So I don't like that. I would have rather they just had GTA Online as like a separate title, so you could install it separately. And didn't they do that with Red Dead Redemption 2? I don't have it, but I'm pretty sure that's separate. Like, if you want to play Red Dead Redemption 2, you can install the multiplayer. I think it's like that. I'm not sure, I don't have the game, but one day. You can just buy the online if you want. I don't know why you buy the online for a game when single player exists. Yeah, if I were to play it, I would just play single player. But I would like to play Red Dead Redemption 2 at some point. And 1, because that's there now. I would probably start with 1 and then do 2 after, because chronological. I hate playing as the gunner. I do not enjoy gunner. But it's one of those things where I have to, really, because of the way I want to play the game. I've decided that I want to do it this way. All of my characters are gold 2. and I want to keep it synchronized like that. Hey, you got to understand, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. No, no, when I was young, I was a Game Boy kid. I was on the Game Boy, the original, and then the Advance, and after that it was just Nintendo Wii. Look, this is how you know your engineer knows what he's doing. He put a cheese in the hole. Doing two at once is either the sign of being noobs or the team just finding it really easy. I'm lagging and I've just realised why. It's a duck and cover mission. There are more enemies on these. More enemies that fire projectiles. Yeah, I played quite a bit of 3DS as well. I feel like they tried to do too many gimmicks with it though. Like they had the augmented reality cards and the 3D as well. It was like, it was all a lot of gimmicks. Oh, do you see that? I got that blind. I couldn't see it as I did the click. Honestly, I didn't enjoy Mario 3D Land. I thought all the levels were extremely basic and there was just empty space everywhere. Like every level felt like you were playing on a platform in the sky. And that really kind of put me off. You 100%'d it. You see, like, I was more a fan of New Super Mario Bros. Wii and DS. I'm certain that if I played those games now, I'd be able to remember where, like, 90% of those star coins were hidden. There'd be a couple I'd have to look up how to do, but I know how to get, like, most of the star coins in each game. And then Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum as well, I also played so much. so much. Have I played Wonder? I've not played Mario Bros. Wonder, no. It looks cool though. I really like the Piranha Plant song from that. That's like the best thing. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh my god, this is just the best thing I've ever seen. Could be cool to get Wonder though. I now have the ability to stream Switch games, so do not evive. Well, I did. Well, tough. Can't believe that. That guy says he had to go, and instead of disconnecting, he's just like AFKing the last bit of the game. So he still gets the reward for doing it, even though we're doing all the work. That's the first deep dive done. Mario and Luigi. What's with the newest one, right? I've heard that like IGN reviewed it as like really regular, like there's nothing special to it, and I don't really know what's going on with that. I don't think that style of game's my thing though, the Mario and Luigi games. I tried watching Let's Plays of it before, from Chugga Conroy, who I've watched for many years. I'm not a huge fan of his newer stuff though, but his older stuff is really good. And yeah, I just could never get into that Mario and Luigi stuff. But yeah, we did it. That's the regular deep dive. Pretty straightforward. I got a moustache. Wow. Look at that guy there, Funky Boy. He's in the Space Marines 2 costume. But I don't know, I think every game you can stream, it's just, you've got to be the right person to stream the game, sort of thing. But yeah, if you've never seen an Elite Deep Dive before, oh boy. You are not ready for the hell that is an Elite Deep Dive. Alright, here we go. Haven't done one of these in a while. Stage 1 is usually okay. Cave Leech Cluster. Oh, that's fun.
Cave leech in the ceiling.
No, I saw there's another one over here. I'm certain of it. There's a second. There's one. There's the other one. Cave leeches are the worst. Got to keep your eyes out for those leeches, like that one. Oh, we got 2 eggs at the same time. And we got a swarm. That's fun. We just all sort of look at each other like, huh? Oh, that's why I like this game so much. It's so derpy. I like nodding yes and no to people in this game. It's funny. Because it's like a full body movement. So at some point during this, you get a small wave of enemies. Either while you're repairing or while you're doing the last one or something like that. You usually get a wave. There's the wave.
About to blow up. Reach that part. I need to get close.
Oh, no! My first death. No! I tried going down the zipline, but it didn't work. Whoa. I'm so glad I have dash on. Usually I'm like, oh, I should just turn dash off. It's not very good, but no, that was actually really good. I used it in a good opportune time. Now for stage 3. Are you ready for the hardest Deep Rock Galactic experience? Oh, duck and cover as well. Dreadnought and Liquid Morkai. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think if there's any chance that we're not going to complete anything in this and we're going to lose, this is going to be the one. We are better off just staying in here until things calm down a bit. So yeah, this is Hazard 5 plus. Or 5.5. Look at that. There's 3 of them there. And look at all of them up there. And up there. But I had nothing to do this evening, so I thought I'm going to do the deep dives. Ah, dang it. I missed it. If you land on those pipelines while holding E, you're fine. Taumata wakatangi hangaka awa tamate turi pukaka piki manga horo nuka pokai fanawaki tantahu. Oh, that was the wrong one! I did the wrong one. Oh well. That's a more impressive word anyway. What if you redeem the other one? If you redeem the other one as well, I'll do the other one. Just about to make it balanced. To balance it out. Clanva That's the longest lake name. I did the wrong one 2 times in a row. You know what? I'm just gonna give you the other one as well. Chagagagog man chagagog chabanagungamog. There you go. You've had 3 for the price of 2. Therefore, I've got all of them correct now. Yeah, I made a mistake twice because I am dumb. I am big dumb. There's a sort of risk versus reward with doing this strategy of going on the zip lines. It's good to do and you won't take much damage, but if you do take damage, you're almost certainly going to die because you're just going to fall. Good team, no bad modifiers or anything like that in the levels. Pretty straightforward one. Was down? Maybe not. Bam. Nice. Look at them all. Look at all of these bugs. There's hundreds of them. GG, well played. Hell yeah. And that's the Elite Deep Dive. Surprisingly not that bad. I've had a lot more difficult ones than that. See, look at that. The first one we did in 36 minutes, and the second one we did in 57 minutes. But yeah, that's going to be it for this little Dingus Deep Dive stream. Thanks for watching. It's been a fun one.